Jeter. This to third, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The throw comes in too late, and he's on at first. So a man at first. Here's Ellie De La Cruz. He's lucky he didn't have to cough up part of his salary to Hunter Green earlier this year, Singy. And that is out of play. De La Cruz, 23 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, could be 2. Lindor to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Fought off foul.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover.
There goes Ellie. Next offering is fouled back. Fair ball. De La Cruz headed for the plate. The relay, tag, safe at home. It's 2-0.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball.
Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Jarren Duran stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Runner takes off, puts a bunt down. Lindor. Throw home, he beats it. And it's 4-0. One gone, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Liner, base hit. Throws to second, coming home. And he's out on the tag. He'll score easily. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. This one in the air. Lindor makes the grab, and that's the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one ripped, but foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
J.D. Martinez, the next to hit, takes outside. And that one is inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of singles back to back. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Juan Soto at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hauls it in on the warning track. The throw in, throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. Base hit, left center field. Martinez headed for third. Safe at second.
No, he's in there, safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Ground ball up the middle. Chisholm in plenty of time to first. Harper retires. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that. Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Yeah. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Bellinger in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Look out! And it hit him. Now at the plate, Derek Jeter.
Designated hitter, Derek Jeter.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count. 1-1.
This one in the dirt. The 1-1. Jeter watches that pitch miss the strike zone for a ball. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Slams into the wall and hangs on. Runner tagging from first. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first. So man aboard. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Soto makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Swings through that one.
That was straight queso right there.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there.
Lindor on the move. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner goes again. That one is absolutely belted. Bellinger drop step going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Yes.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Lindor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Out to short. Smith over to first in time. And they got him. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Drag bunt back towards the mound. The throw to first. They thwart the bunt attempt and end the inning. On to the third inning. And here's the first baseman, Babe Ruth. Ripped to short. Lindor on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That one not close. And it's 1-0. Big swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side, Albies. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ramirez brings it in, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
.99 miles per hour to finish him off. J.D. Martinez stands in. And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, 2. 0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one
ball,
well
2
upstairs.
strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swung on, belted. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Dylan Cruz. That one the other way. Albies. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Out to short, a dive, nice stop, and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Check swing, no appeal. Raleigh, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick. There goes Ozzie. Pitch misses in. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed.
Rudder goes again. Bunts it towards the mound. Slings to first in time. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 6-1. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him swinging. Ready to go, bottom 4. Leading off, Manny Ramirez. Late on that fastball.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Now this is in the air down the line. Cruz makes the grab, 1 down. Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line of the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
Or London. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Lindor, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Late with the swing there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Harper leads off first with 1 away.
2-2 the count.
Back to first, and he's safe. Harper runs. Struck him out swinging. Safe at second, and that was not close. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Bellinger puts it away, and that's the inning. And we're back. And now the DH, Derek Jeter, 1 for 2. First pitch, not close.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
He was late there, strike 1. The other way, and he takes it himself for the out. So up next, Elly De La Cruz, 0 for 2 in this one. Late on that fastball.
Elly threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
To first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Babe Ruth. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1.
2 outs, bases empty. Line drive. Albies handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now here is Ivan Herrera. Gibson back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Up the middle. Oh, nice play. Fires to first, and he's out.
He's out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he lays down a bunt.
He's safe.
So the lineup flips over. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1. 1-1.
Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. It was all business, and didn't talk, fraternize with the other team, and is ready to take care of business, do his job every day he was on the mound.
To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Seemed like if you take a big swing off of Gibson, you better make contact, because if you swing and miss, the next one's probably coming up near the shoulder.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Albies on the move. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To third. Throws across the diamond. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Juan Soto now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner takes off for third. That one pushed to the left and foul. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. It's a pitch out. Hung up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Crow Armstrong settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Jarren Duran digs in now.
The left fielder, Jarren Duran.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Dylan Cruz getting ready to hit. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, in time. So the bottom of the 6th, and now it's Juan Soto. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Bellinger puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Manny Ramirez. Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Harper now. Up the middle, Smith. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
Pretty nice play there. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ozzie Smith. This one high in the air to left center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Raleigh at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ramirez makes the grab. And that is set for the last half of the 7th. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one to first. Ruth. The tag, and he's out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
McMahon now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Up and in, and the count is 1-2. Bases empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And that one hit to first, and foul ball. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up the middle, Smith. Over to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Up the middle, and there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Strike two. In the dirt. Runner on the go. Stays alive.
2-2 the
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. 2 outs. To the right side, and that chance handled. They get the force. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. And 1-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Lindor on to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
On a line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ruth stands in now and watches strike 1. Ellie on his way to second. Caught on and missed.
0-2.
Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Runner on the go again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The 0-2. Runner goes again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out and a runner at second. Runner on the move again. And he hits a ground ball right side. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. But he scrambles back.
He's safe.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Justin Martinez takes over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Martinez, double steal, and he pops up the squeeze. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And a foul ball. Ruth, the runner at third. Chisholm over at second with one down. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong pulls it down, and there's two gone. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Line drive, and out number one on the grab. J.D. Martinez stands in.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That's out number two.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Over to Ruth. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Martinez back to work. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Runner takes off. And a sac bunt here. Albies. Now one gone in the ninth. He's in there. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Bunting gets it down to first. In there safely. And it's now a 6-run lead. They score a run thanks to the infield single. And here comes Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. High drive, deep right field. That one on its way. It's a belly bomb. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 10-2. So now here's the DH, Derek Jeter. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something.
There goes the runner. Got him swinging. He's safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. So 2 down now, and here is Babe Ruth. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That's long gone. A laser to left. It's 10-3. Bryce Harper to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
0-2.
Inside. And it's 1-2. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Slings to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Duran ranging into the alley. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's two away. So they're down to their final out. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
Way outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Soto is just one strike away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that is the...
My life, hard times like Nazareth, I'm up, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright, we gon' be alright, we gon' be alright, we gon' be alright, do you hear me, do you feel me, we gon' be alright, we gon' be alright, we gon' be alright, we gon' be alright, do you hear me, do you feel me, we gon' be alright, and when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even boom with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. Now tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows. 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me. Reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven. No preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Mostly cause I think I've gone great. Trying to side my face it's all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. What you want? You a house? You a car? 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy. I'm your dog. You can live at the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero. Thinking of my partner, put the candy, painting on a Rico. Digging in my pocket, in a profit big enough to feed you every day. My logic, get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of your Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day I sequel. If I got it, then you know you got it. Heaven, I can reach you. Pet dog, my dog, that's all. Big back and chatter. For y'all, I rap, I black on tracks, so rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I right till I'm right with God. When you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
I keep my head up, my eyebrows, my heart ain't holding. Love me is complicated, too afraid of life changes. I'm alright in your favor, dark nights in my prayers.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. What classy taking my coat from me. I blasted dope is she on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah, baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I except all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working, your tribe a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no mountain, then find a song that I can down. Bad do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, talk me out. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like we in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it popsicle. Outshine all these. No obstacle. Country and Kool-Aid and bags of hot picker. She gon' keep her sicker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why
your company, my sugar. Feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the tea, and I'm still just trying to understand. But is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love? What I got, mess is what I'm not. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. Is it my love that took you off the shelf now?
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Cleveland taking on Cali. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And pitching in this game, Jordan Zimmerman. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches. But if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one down. Here's Ketel Marte. On the ground. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And that ball is gone. That one felt good. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Whoa, that's down.
And that's downstairs. 1-0. Zimmerman, 28 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. And a base hit right there. And that extends the inning. Now a chance for Don Baylor. That's inside. And that is ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mangum on his way over. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Bunting for a hit. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You see me coming up. Stop.
Runner goes again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Baylor makes the play. And there's 1 down. And now Anthony Santander. And a swing and a miss.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate. Look at.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run homer. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-1. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Simmons. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Still only one out here in the inning. Tried hitting 101, and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout. Now, Terry Pendleton popped up. Betts is on the move. He's got it, and that will end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. That one pulled foul. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Good eye right there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. Here's Alex Bregman. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a foul ball. Simmons off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a slow roller. Gets it to first, and that is the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jake Mangum. Swing and a ground ball. And quickly one away in the second. And next is the designated hitter, Ozzie Smith. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead. And then
there goes Ozzie. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. New inning getting started. Now here is Mookie Betts. Zimmerman back to work. Bounced up the middle. Edmonds slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That one drifts inside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They get the out on Marte.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Brings it in for the third out. As we go to the last of the third, here's the left fielder, Tim Raines. Trying to bunt his way on. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch.
Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ted Simmons. Runner takes off. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. And that misses. Ball one.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Raines makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the left fielder, Don Baylor. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Hit hard on the ground to short. 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Left field, way back there. That's back. And that one is going to go. He sends one out the opposite way, and we're level. It's 2-2. Here's Trout. Foul ball. Here's your 1. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Pitch in the dirt. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Simmons down to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Tommy Edman at the plate. In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Terry Pendleton. He popped out his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
On to first. 2 away now. So up next, Jake Mangum. Swing and a miss at a slider. Mangum goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds. And he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. Here's the tag, and he's out. Out number 3. Ready now for the 5th inning. So now it's Corey Seager. Fouled off left side. Fouled off. He was late. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. In the dirt, 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Bregman takes downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that misses. 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. Seager leads off first with 1 away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Mookie Betts blasts one out. It's 4-2. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. 0-1 now. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander. Hit hard, base hit. Two outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one is lifted in the air. Raines sizes this one up. And that'll do it. Mookie Betts with the big strike in the inning. It's now bottom of the inning. Now here is Ozzie Smith. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Well, these players need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
De La Cruz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground right side, and that squirts through. So now back to the top of the order.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
In the dirt, but kept close. And now a man into scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Trout makes the grab. 2 down. Throws it away. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. Betts up with it. And he's safe at first. And now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. And that is out of play. Right side, and foul ball. Clark, the runner at first with 2 gone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Trout on his horse. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Don Baylor. Zimmerman back to work. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there.
Ball one,
Really
no
had
strike.
some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering misses down and away.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble. Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Pitch is in the dirt, and a full count now.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. 10th pitch of the at bat, and he was able to put it in play, find a hole, and get a knock.
Simmons stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-3. Now it's Corey Seager. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Got it. Nice grab. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 5-3. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. That one to first. And he's out on the tag.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Ortiz. The tag, and he's out. Terry Pendleton now at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him.
And he got him. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Here's Mookie now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And there's 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. And here is Anthony Santander. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
The first baseman, number 30.
And now, David Ortiz, 1 for 3. On the ground right side. And they tag him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jake Mangum. Fouled off to the right. Ground ball to the right side. Ortiz steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Ozzie Smith will hit next. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Trout snags it for the 2nd out.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Up the middle, Marte tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Don Baylor. So they turn to their closer, Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Hard hit left side. Jump throw, and they get the out. Digging in, Ted Simmons. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away. Erceg, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Mike Trout. And he swings through that one.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that's downstairs and outside. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because
this one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that one's gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 6-3. Sliced hard but foul.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. In the air, center field. Mangum makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-1. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's just foul. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it.
Runner takes off, and it's fouled off. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. That smash towards center. And there's 2 away. Now a long throw to first. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Runner goes again. Swing and a bouncer out to short. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And here comes Tommy Edman. And fouled off. That is the inning. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Foul ball there. And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mookie Betts now. He's already homered in this game. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Pulls that one foul. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Back foot slider struck him. Last chance for the home team. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. On the ground to third, Bregman. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
On the ground to short, Betts. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Ozzie Smith getting ready to hit. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. Bunted back towards the pitcher. And that'll do it. 6-3 our final score.
Yeah. I'm saying I just chill it. Real West Side Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today. Not